Good morning, welcome back to Video Diary on the Farm. A cold but dry Monday morning. According to the weather station, we've had just under 30 mil in the last 7 days, so plenty of rain again in the last week, so it just keeps topping up. Yeah, we also have a reliable standard measure gauges. Well, let's see what we've had. So we'll just have a look at this, see what we've had. Yeah, about 12 mil in there. So I don't know when it was quite emptied. Probably beginning of weekend, or was it Friday? Might have been before then, but yeah, don't get emptied every day sometimes, but it's a good backup to the weather station. Alright, anyway, we're off to down to the bottom shed. We're going to do a bit of work on the combine first thing this morning. Alright, one winter job got to do on the combine is one of the what needs doing. I'll take that panel off there and get into the concave. It's all clogged up with beans, as you'll see. As you can see in there, beans in the holes of the concave. You can get a specialist concave for cutting beans where they're a bit wider apart and it don't block up, but for what few we cut or have cut this year, yeah, it doesn't make it worthwhile buying one. But anyway, we're going to take that out. It's designed to come out. I'll find it. Yeah, just take them studs out there. As you'll see in a few minutes, that just lifts out and slides out then. Right, so I've got the studs out and prized it up out the slots, and then it's just the first section what's narrower. Obviously, as you can see, the back one's clean, but this is the segment what comes out. So now I'm just going to get a hand and get it lifted out, because it's a fairly heavy lump, that. Yeah, but first I've just got to slacken that belt off so I can get it round that pulley, otherwise it won't slide out. That's simple enough though. Just got to slacken this belt off now, do that adjuster, give it some slack. Right, the adjuster's slackened off, got the belts, pull them off that bottom pulley, now that will slide out. As you can see, it's slightly blocked, but like I showed you earlier, the back part of the concave is clear because that's where the beans drop through, so losses are still minimal, even with this blocked up at the front. But obviously it needs cleaning out for when we start barley, wheat and rape. So anyway, we'll get it lifted out and then we'll start proddling them out. Yeah, the best way to find to do it, I thought I could pressure wash them out, but no, they're too fast for that. That's heavy bar, pry bar there, just fits in there, just to push them out like that. Bit of a steady job, but surprising, you soon get them some out. Do all these sections, and then we'll slide it back in. Actually, I found a better tool for doing this job. It's a punch pry bar thing got with a combine, and it's just heavy enough to keep knocking them out like that. Just keep tapping them. Yeah, it's better than that pry bar. Then in the corners, I can just turn it round and do that with it. So yeah, we're going away steady. Well, that looks cleaner, definitely. Look at all them beans we've got out of it, quite a lot. Anyway, let's get it shoved back in, get the belt tensioned up, and yeah, get it all put back together. Yeah, Georgie's sat in his new tractor. What do you reckon, George? Any good?
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. We've just got GFP come for a bit of oilseed rape. Yeah. Yeah, old school. Oh, the stickers have gone off the bonnet though. But yeah. Aye, he's only come for not quite 3 tons, so yeah. He's all sorted now. Moving a bit of corn about, put it into a trailer. Taking it down to the shed. This is some we had to dry at harvest, what was a bit wet. A lot of greenery in it, because there's barley behind it and we need the barley out, so that's why we're just having to move it. Yep, got the edge trimmer on, the 724. George is whacking edges back. Well, not whacking, making a nice tidy job of them. Good setup now with a very old box. Just heading down to the country park. We've had some fresh wood chip delivered for the boiler, so it's getting well down, because we didn't fill it up last time, there wasn't enough. So we're just going to quickly top that up and yeah, get on with some other jobs. But, yeah, all the trees are losing leaves now. Looks a bit bleak. It's a dull grey day. Few pheasants about. Yeah, they do run a commercial shoot down here at the country park, in the woodland and around the surrounding fields. Ideal, really. Always habitat down here for them to go in and make some good shooting. There, loads up here. They're all having a feed. That's what about 24 tons of wood chip look like. That's what them full moving floor lorry loads of it, the stuff. Quite a heap there. Anyway, George is getting it loaded. Yeah, we're going to fill it right up to the brim this time, so we get another load in after this. Well, that's 3 loads in. Should keep them busy till up just before we break up for Christmas anyway. Yeah. The plan earlier in the year was to get the workshop tidy and to have all the spares put out where we knew there were for every implement. So Andrew ordered some racking a couple of weeks back, which was delivered, and as you can see is now in the assembly stage. It goes right the way down one side of the workshop. Well, all the structural parts has been assembled. It's all up as far as it's going and looks tidy. So the next job is to fit the boards onto it and which to stand things on. Now that's finished it off, getting the boards on it. Looks a proper job now. Anyway, to fasten it down so we don't pull it over, we drilled into the concrete floor and put some raw bolts in, just to keep it safe, stop it wobbling, because sometimes if you've got something on the top shelf and you're having to reach and stretch for it, you don't want to pull the shelves over with you when you're fetching it off, otherwise it could be quite a serious accident. Now we've got all this shelving up, the idea is we're going to have the shelves for different implements, spares for different implements, oils and that. We've got some shelves at the side with oils on, but yeah, we're going to have the SLD parts on here, the plough parts, everything, and then we're going to label them up. Put a label on here so we know what they are, because there'll be some bits of bearings and we're not sure what they are for. So yeah, we're going to put them, label all the shelves up for different implements and the spare parts, and then anybody will be able to find what they want. hopefully. Well, I did promise you we'd probably have some at the digger. Well, we're just tidying up some down here at Sawcliffe, making a bit tidier. We've had to tip a load in a hole there. We're just spreading it about, getting rid of it. Just tidying the job up. That's what we're on with. Well, we're back out. We've got a motorbike problem again. Back out with the digger. I'll show you a few places. This is one where they're getting through. They're designed to get in. They just want to be in the field. That's a little one. Just dig a little hole there. But there's another one a bit further up. I'll show you in a minute. And quad bikes have pushed posts down to get through, and pushed hedges down. So well, I'll show you that. But yeah, still a problem. We have slowed them up a lot. Yeah, with some of the things we've done along here. But yeah, we've just got to keep at it now. See what we can do. We'll maybe stop them in the end, hopefully. Another place where the beggars have been pushing through. I'll turn the camera around and you'll see, but they've been coming with the quad bikes and they've been ramming the hedge over because it's been a bit small plants. But anyway, got a hole there now, so that should have stopped them. You can see for the wheelings, this is in with FSI. This is at Sawcliffe where we're having all the trouble, as you probably know. Anyway, see where the wheelings go there, and what they were doing, because the hedge is a bit thick, smaller growth, it's spindly. I was pushing it through, just ramming it with a quad. So they were coming in off the road and getting out, but hopefully that'll have stopped them. That's in that place. Move on to the next one. Here we are. Look at this example. Quad bike's just fitting in between the fence, and he's pushed on it, trying to push the hedge over. I don't know if he's actually got out here. It doesn't maybe look like he has, like the last one, but he's trying, he's pushing. So I was going to put a small hole in there, and then it'll stop them getting in. But as you can see, plenty of wheelings. Just another example. They've pushed through the hedge. Oh, they snapped it off. It's in the field here. Well, anyway, get rid of that. Another hole across there. Yeah, they've been having fun, but I'm afraid it's coming to an end. That looks better. That'll stop them. They're alright across there now. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Video Day on the Farm. Hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, we haven't been on the digger all week this week, so that's a plus. But yeah, anyway, as always, if you have liked this video, please hit that like, share and subscribe. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you back next week.